Welcome to the Gazette Spotlight Business Series, presented by True North Companies. Today's Spotlight series is on adaptability.
Hi, everyone. My name is Izabela Zaluska, and I'm a reporter for the Gazette. Today, I have the chance to speak with Pat Airy, CEO of Goodwill of the Heartland, for the Gazette Spotlight on Adaptability series. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me, Pat.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
So I was hoping that we could start with, if you could tell us a little bit about the mission of Goodwill of the Heartland for anyone who might be unfamiliar with your organization.
Of course. So, our mission is to help people reach their full potential through education, training, and the power of work. We help people continually gain knowledge and skills to move along a career path and hopefully be at a family sustaining wage so they can support their families and reach the other goals in life that they have, like buying a house or sending children to college. We work with a diverse group of people, and that includes people with disabilities, re-entering citizens who are just leaving prison, veterans, homeless veterans, individuals who are unemployed or underemployed.
How long have you been with Goodwill of the Heartland, and how did you start with your time at the organization?
Sure. I've been with Goodwill for 35 years. So I started about a year out of college, and my degree was in human resources. And I started in a job placement specialist role. So thought that was a good entry level position that was able to use my skills and abilities. And at that point, Goodwill didn't have a human resources department. And so I had the opportunity after a few years to start up that department and serve as the director of HR and then the VP of HR over the years. And as the years progressed, I continually gained some additional responsibilities in lots of different areas of the organization. I've been in my current position as president and CEO for the past 10 years. And, the mission of the organization really matches my personal mission. And so it's really kind of become my life work. So it's been a great match for me.
And you had also mentioned previously to the Gazette how difficult 2020 was, and how it was one of the roughest years by far. Can you tell us a little bit about kind of some of the challenges experienced during that year, and then going into, how did 2021 look compared to that?
Absolutely. Yeah, 2020 was brutal for us. Our primary revenue sources are secondhand retail stores, and we were forced to close those stores for months. We also were forced to close many of our programs. So we we furloughed 93% of our team members, and we had 650 team members. So that was a lot of people. So that was a real challenge for us. We were definitely in survival mode, just hoping that our organization would survive. And our team worked really hard, and they were really agile, and they found ways to provide services in non-traditional ways for those that were not able to participate in person. So we were able to, during 2021 and late 2020, open all of our stores again with new safety precautions for our shoppers and our donors and our team members. We also found ways to shift some of our services to virtual services. So those individuals that didn't feel comfortable being present in person could still participate virtually. So our team was just really agile and creative and adaptable, and I couldn't be prouder of them. So we've come out of it well. We're still not completely back to where we were, but we're making great progress on that. And 2021, things were going much, much better.
Yeah, and kind of going off of that, in 2021, Goodwill of the Heartland received $10 million from philanthropist MacKenzie Scott. Can you tell us a little bit about that donation?
At such a terrible time in our organization, that was just such wonderful news for us. And we were so humbled to receive that large gift from Ms. Scott. We understood that she did a lot of research into our organization, our leadership, some of the impact that we'd had in the community before she made that decision. And that gift was completely unrestricted, which we were very grateful that she just completely trusted us to determine how best to use that money. So we made a couple of decisions early on. One, we knew that we didn't want to use that just for ongoing operations. We really wanted to use it to grow our impact in the communities that we serve. We also made the decision that we wanted to be able to sustain whatever we started. Sometimes you receive a gift and you provide services for 2 or 3 years and then that money is gone. So we are investing that gift and we're using a portion of it each year so that we can sustain those services long term. We are expanding our employment services. We offer, services that help prepare people for jobs of the future and help equip them with the skills and the support they need to be successful. The gift is allowing us to provide services free of charge to those that don't have a funding source. So we're able to serve all people. We're also excited that we're now able to serve in all of the rural areas of our 19 county service areas. So those areas where we don't have an office, we're able to provide services virtually, which is going to be wonderful. We're offering really a holistic workforce development service. So we're looking at the whole person, and we'll be partnering with community organizations to provide wraparound services needed for housing or transportation to make sure that the individual, has everything they need to support them in their job. We'll also be able to now follow along for a year after the individual's been placed in their new job. So just to make sure that things are going well and provide any ongoing services that we need. So we're going to serve more people and a richer, expanded service. So we're really excited about that.
Wow, yeah, that sounds really awesome, and also kind of addresses some of those challenges that we've seen come up, not they didn't start because of the pandemic, but they've really been exacerbated, such as childcare and transportation that you mentioned. And you
Exactly.
also mentioned, preparing for those jobs of the future and taking that
Right.
holistic approach. Through the work that you've been doing, have you noticed any different skill sets that employers are looking for, or even as an organization yourself, any, looking at any different skills, or how are you addressing some of those recruitment challenges?
We're having those same recruitment challenges that all of our colleagues are having. And we're addressing those by utilizing a number of different methods. We really are looking for a diverse workforce. We want enthusiastic team members who are really mission focused. And so we're heavily utilizing social media. We run television commercials. We post our jobs on our website and on Indeed. And really the skills that we're seeing that employers are wanting are a lot of IT skills, a lot of digital skills are needed. And so that's really an important part of what's happening.
Mhm.
Um, we are, I think we have one great advantage, and that's the fact that our mission is really inspirational. And we're making a real difference in the local communities that we serve. And we're finding that so many people are looking to make a career change, and they're really wanting to do work that makes a difference and matters and serves a greater purpose. And they're finding that working for Goodwill fulfills that desire and gives their life incredible purpose. So that's kind of our secret sauce, and it really helps us recruit the right team members.
Mhm. And going off a little bit about those recruitment and workforce challenges and partnerships, and kind of thinking about how to, add to these solutions, you also have a partnership with MedCerts. Could you tell us a little bit about how that has been going, as well as what that partnership is doing, and tell us a bit more about that?
Sure. So we have many different industry recognized curriculum and credentials that we offer for folks. And we work with many different partners, and MedCerts is one of those. We're really helping people qualify for better and higher paying jobs, and working to just move along that career path. So the individuals that are taking training with us through MedCerts, 94% of those have completed all of that curriculum, and 55% have already taken their tests and passed those and gained that credential. So we've had some great success with that. We offer this type of credentialing in many different areas. So everything from custodial technician to food safe, food handling, IT support professional, data analytics, website design, all sorts of different types of training and credentialing. And we partner with a lot of different organizations, and some that you'd be familiar with would be Google and Facebook and Coursera.
Mm. And that kind of goes along with what you had mentioned about those technology jobs and, preparing, giving people the skills to be able to apply for jobs in that sector.
Exactly, exactly right.
Pat, I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to mention during our conversation today, but it has been great to talk with you about the work that the Goodwill of the Heartland is doing.
Well, thank you. It's been wonderful to be able to dream a little with this gift that we received. And we're just really excited to be able to serve our communities and help our employers in their look for the right workers. So we're fulfilling a great need in that and really looking forward to partnering with community members.
For access to all of the Gazette Spotlight Business Series, visit thegazette.com/spotlight.